and close the casket. Thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting.
What's up, it's your boy Paulie. Welcome back to the channel. You can tell by the title exactly what we get into today. You can tell by the title, this is Ren and Sam Tompkins, What Went Wrong. Now, this was fairly highly requested. Actually, I'll be honest. I don't know if this one was highly requested. I cannot remember, but I do remember the name Sam Tompkins along with Ren, them in conjunction, was requested. So I don't know if this is the track or if they have something else, but this is right in front of me here. Well, you can tell by the title. You can tell by the title that this is Ren and Sam Tompkins, What Went Wrong. I already said that once, and then I just said it again. It's also another feature. It's, okay, I won't even get into that, because you'll see that when I record it and post it. We are officially on the road to 10K. I just wanted to say that. Shout out to the Renegade, shout out to the Ramble Gang, and shout out to the I mean, it's not a fashion show, but at the same time, okay. Let's see. Let me make sure it's right. We are officially on the road to 10K. For the longest, I was trying. I said little things here and there. I'm like, you know, I want to talk about the subscriber count, but I don't want that to be the main focus. But the numbers are going crazy, so I couldn't not say anything anymore. And I wanted to shout everybody out that's been showing love, rocking with the videos and things like that, giving me encouragement, embracing my rambling, and just everything. Honestly, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna do a bunch of talking though. You already know independent comment is a reaction from an up-and-coming artist or entertainer, or it could be my main channel. It's probably gonna be my main channel because over there we're about to hit 4K. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. It's crazy. Okay, but I'm not rambling. We're gonna get into this right now. We are on the features journey. Now, I dropped some other stuff from Ren that was not a feature. What did we just do? What did I just drop? I can't remember. It's like I can see the video playing in my head, but I can't think of the name. And I'm not going to be able to press this until I think of the name. So, Paulie, think quickly. It was like a slaughterhouse. Woo! All right, Paulie, it's not that serious. But yeah, slaughterhouse, we just reacted to that. That's not a feature. But we got to get back on this features run. And because that also opens up new artists into my palette. I feel like that sounds disgusting, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, Sam Tompkins is officially unlocked. The next feature I do, okay, Paulie, stop talking, just get into it. Let's screen record. Now let's get into it. Hopefully my AirPods are connected. What are the odds? They're not. Okay, well, now they are. Let's get into it. Ooh. Okay.
It was a Friday night, not sure what I've taken, but I'm high tonight. There was a subtle shaking in my left and right. Got confused, mistaken, stuck in the matrix. Then my best friend says to me,
Sammy boy, why you faded on the sofa? Let's blow this joint. Bring yourself out of the coma and tug this joint. And we'll jump into your car, put the pedal to the floor, bruv, don't disappoint.
Bro, I'm not in the right mind frame. I've had several shots and I'm out my brain, and it's really not the right time to be driving. There's smoke in my eyelids and I just wanna chill here.
Don't be a pussy, don't be around the bushy. I'm in the mood to boogie cause I'm on the buzz, you're woody. Man, get up off the sofa, stand up like a soldier. Keep that composure, tonight could be golden.
Okay man, I'm feeling kinda weight, but gee, what's the plan? Pass me the keys and I'll grab the can. Keep your eyes on the rear and look out for the cops while I focus on the steering wheel.
Fuck the police coming straight out the underground. We run around town in this whip like a thundercloud. Proud, yes, my brother. You're Michael Schumacher. Stop driving like a bitch and start burning some rubber.
Alright, fuck it. You wanna see me drive? Clock the dial. Watch how it climbs. Pass me.
This is a vibe on a level. Like that singing. This is a vibe on another level. I'm gonna say it so I get out the way. I wasn't expecting this. Everybody knows I was gonna say it, but I wasn't expecting this. That singing is, bro. Oh my goodness. When I first heard it, I'm just like, like it wasn't like like, oh, I don't like it, but I was just like, okay, is this just like, would it, like, I had to just get a feel, that singing is it. I'm already ready to tap into something else. I want to run it back. I'm going to let it play all the way through though. Storyline, I love the storyline, how it's playing out. I feel like I wanted to say something else. I feel like that's not really what I wanted to say necessarily. I like the way the storyline is playing out. That's not what I meant. I like how. Let me just let it play. I'm analyzing too much when I should just let it play. I know what I want to say, but I might as well say it for the end. So anything that comes up, then I don't have to like re-say stuff. Okay, let's just play it.
The beer, pass me that spliff. I'm about to get down on some Hamilton shit.
There's that boy that I know, the boy that I love. Fuck a beer, here's a bottle of tequila. My brother knew when push came to shove. She wouldn't let me down. Now it's GTA 5 up in Brighton town.
Not gonna pump the brakes till the gas explodes. Pull a handbrake turn while I smoke my O's. Bruv, you were right, man, you always know. Wait, fuck, what the fuck is that in the road? Where am I? What is this? Blood on my brow, trembling wrist. Where's my friend? Where's he gone? I think I crashed. What went wrong?
Wait, I can't see. What was
Wrong.
They panned over to something, but what? Oh yeah, he must have hit somebody. Okay, got it. I didn't know. In the back of my head, I was like, wait, is that Ren outside the car? Okay, so this can be spun multiple different ways. This can be spun multiple different ways. That's why I love the fact that this is even a thing. Like the talking point on this is just you can spin it. One, you could first. Okay, let me get. Okay, I don't want to be all over the place. This track is fire. Like I said, I appreciate all of Ren's tracks. I truly do. I honestly do. The musical genius is there. But there's not a bunch of songs. I'm not going to say it's not a bunch. Here we go. Every song is not a song that I'm personally going to play on my free time. Just like, yo, turn on that track right there. Now, he definitely has some for me personally that I would just throw on. But then there's other stuff that's like a talking piece, or it's something that's out there. Think about this. If you have artwork, you might have some amazing artwork. It could be super expensive, super extravagant. You may be like, wow, I really appreciate this art. As you're going through your daily life and you have that art sitting up there, now you'll look at it and say, oh, that draw's still fire. But you're not gonna like look at it and ogle over it every day. That's how I feel about Ren. I appreciate all of his music. A lot of it has moral and meaning behind it, and other stuff is just like crazy and abstract, and it's like, yo, you just blew my mind. But it's like sometimes you just leave it there. For me, I just like, wow, that was an awesome experience, and then I'll just put it kind of on the shelf with all the other stuff. But then you'll have something like this that's like, yo, I would play this for my random enjoyment, because the sound of it is just something. This just the rapping along with the singing and that back and forth, and on top of it, it has well, for my enjoyment, the other stuff doesn't necessarily matter. It's just a really well put together song. I would love to hear more stuff from them as a collab for sure. So let me know in the comment section of if there's anything else. I know it's at least one more thing. I think I could be wrong. I don't actually have it on the list, but if there's anything else from both of them, definitely put me on to it, because I want to check it out. I have a new person, and I'm for sure let me know if y'all want me to react to some more stuff from Sam Tompkins. Because if that's the sound that he's bringing, then that's check mark. That's right up my alley. So let me go back and say the other thing I was going to say. This could be spun multiple different ways. So the first way, and this is what I thought of initially. The first way, this is what I thought of when I was first listening and watching. I'm thinking, okay, that's not really him. It gave me like an Eminem sort of vibe where what's the song? I'm so mad that I'm gonna have to look this song up. I should know this on the top of my head. But y'all know when Eminem, he basically had like was it the angel and the devil type of situation, or was it just like that negative energy that kept saying it was with Dr. Dre? What is that? It's not that. Guilty conscience. Why would I not know that? Guilty conscience. That's the kind of energy it was giving me, where you got that voice, on the side of you, and it doesn't have to be an actual person, but it's basically the voice in your head that's saying, yo, do this, even though it's wrong. So really, you're the good angel, and then there's that other negative entity, that quote unquote, that devil, that demon, that's saying to do stuff that is morally wrong, or that you just shouldn't be doing. Wow, you shouldn't be doing it, even if it's not morally wrong. Some stuff is not morally wrong. Some stuff is just like, yo, that's not for you. So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, that's what I first thought. I'm like, okay, obviously Ren is his conscience, but also, and I'm glad I'm able to say this, because I do know that my kids watch a lot of my videos, and I told y'all before, I give them free range of music, so everything is not all peachy and bubbly. You can only listen to like Barney and stuff like that. My kids are 12 and 13, and my son is 8. But I do give them musical range to listen to a lot of different stuff. So they watch a lot of my reactions and my music reviews and stuff like that. And it's even cooler because when I do drop gems, which I'm not here to always drop gems and let's be morally sound at all moments. Sometimes we just vibing and reacting. It just is what it is. But when you have things that pop up like this, it's just an extra example. It's an extra talking point to say, this may not be that person in your head that voice in your head that's saying, yo, go do this, go do that. And it's wrong, and you almost gotta, fight with your morality to whether you're gonna do it or not. But it can actually be a friend that's just like that, all the way down to the end. So think about this. Bro is like egging them on, like, yo, go do this, yo, take an extra sip, smoke this blunt, go do this, that, and the third. And then when the shit hits the fan, you look over and your man's is gone. So it could be either one. It could be all internal, and you got to fight that battle with yourself to whether you're going to do the right thing or the wrong thing. Or it could be an outside source, and it's the same thing. You got to have the same approach to it. So that is a perfect moral lesson for this generation that's coming up right now. Again, I said my kids watch a lot of my videos. A lot of their friends watch my videos as well. So whenever I could drop a gem like, yo, this could be one of your friends. They could be telling you to do all this stuff. Oh, we're going to have a great time. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But then when it hits the fan and you done made a horrible choice, or the choice comes full circle and smacks you in the face, you look over like, oh, my man's man's not here. What happened to him? So I love that. You know, so I'm gonna run it back for the vibes. This sound is I'm rocking with this heavy. Mind you, before this, I have not heard of Sam Tompkins at all. I've heard y'all talk about him in the comment section. Like I said, I don't know if it's this video that y'all were referring to or a different one. Either way, thank you. I'm telling you, when I get certain sounds, when I hear certain things, I'm just like, got one. That's funny. Okay, let's run it back for the vibes. Nah, run it back. What are we doing? Why would it start at the end? That's crazy. And the instrumental. That's what I meant to speak on, the instrumental. It's just grade A. Just grade A.
It was a Friday night, not sure what I've taken, but I'm high tonight. There was a subtle shaking in my left and right. Got confused, mistaken, stuck in the matrix. Then my
I was drinking. I feel like
It was a Friday night, not sure what I've taken, but I'm high tonight. There was a subtle shaking in my left and right. Got confused, mistaken, stuck in the matrix. Then my best friend says to me,
Sammy boy, why you faded on the sofa? Let's blow this joint. Bring yourself out of the coma and tug this joint. And we'll jump into your car, put the pedal to the floor, bruv, don't disappoint.
bro, I'm not in the right mind frame. I've had several shots and I'm out my brain, and it's really not the right time to be driving. There's smoke in my eyelids and I just wanna chill here.
Don't be a pussy, don't be around
yeah,
the
see,
pussy.
there is giving you like those subtle movements that's definitely his conscience talking, or a faction of his conscience talking, egging him on to do what he's inevitably gonna do. Like I feel like the music video itself is giving you those hints. Yo, that's fire. It's fire to leave it up to the viewer to decide on which one it is, because it can be those split those split things. It could be one or the other, and it could be both is even crazier. So that's really three. I'm sure it's more. The more I start picking it apart, it's almost like it could be this, it could be that, but it's definitely three for sure. It could be literal, it could be figurative, and it could be a little bit of both. Wow. Man, I tell you, Ren never disappoints when it comes to introducing me to more musical genius. So you have a musical genius, and he's shining light on other musical geniuses. That's crazy. Token, even though y'all know I already knew who that was, and I actually was tapped in with Token before I just said I already knew who that was. I was tapped in with Token years ago. He still brought me full circle right back around to Bro, which is crazy. And then Chinchilla, who I've only heard that one song, and I had to get her on the channel. I saw some stuff from her that I want to react to very soon. Who else? There's somebody else that I recently... Prof. I gotta get some more Prof on the channel. He has a distinct sound that is like I said, everybody is grade A artists. Nobody is like, oh, I don't know about that. And I'm not saying that some stuff is not out here or won't come out in the future that I'll be like, oh, I don't really know what that's about, or I'm not really feeling that. What it comes down to, honestly, is as long as these artists, let's just say this artist, because he's introducing me to other artists, but it's his work ethic, it's his need for quality that's going to, you're not ever going to be disappointed, because you know that it's a quality production. So you're not going to, even if it's an artist that, say he just grabbed the artist on the street that's brand new, the way he strives for greatness, you know that that's just going to naturally pull that out of whoever he brings into the fold. And I may be overthinking it, but I haven't seen anything that says otherwise. So when somebody has creativity that is just astronomical, it rubs off on the people around. It rubs off on, you could have been an amazing videographer, but the ideas that one can give is almost like, wow, not only is that really good for this music video here, I could take this everywhere I go. So if you're playing in a band, the band could be just as amazing as you. And you can learn a lot of stuff from the band. So I'm not just saying it's a one-way thing, but, you know, again, we're just focusing on Ren for this moment. He is like the battery, and then he's charging everything else up. I feel like I'm just chatting at this point, but that's really how I feel. You know, he's like he introduces you to more greatness. So it's like greatness introducing you to greatness, if that makes sense. Wow.
I'm in the mood to boogie cause I'm on the buzz, you're woody. Man, get up off the sofa, stand up like a soldier. Keep that composure, tonight could be golden.
There we go.
Okay man, I'm feeling kinda weight, but gee, what's the plan? Pass me the keys and I'll grab the can. Keep your eyes on the rear and look out for the cops while I focus on the steering wheel.
Fuck the police coming straight out the underground. We run around town in this whip like a thundercloud. Proud, yes my brother, you're Michael Schumacher. Stop driving like a bitch and start burning some rubber.
Alright, fuck it, you wanna see me drive? Clock the dial, watch how it climbs. Pass me the beer, pass me that spliff. I'm about to get down on some Hamilton shit.
There's that boy that I know, the boy that I love. Fuck a beer, here's a bottle of tequila. My brother knew when push came to shove. She wouldn't let me down, now it's GTA 5 up in Brighton town.
Not gonna pump the brakes till the gas explodes. Pull a handbrake turn while I smoke my O's. Bruv, you were right, man, you always know. Wait, fuck, what the fuck is that in the road? Where am I? What is this? Blood on my brow, trembling wrist. Where's my friend? Where's he gone? I think I crashed. What went wrong?
I tell you, from the sound. That singing got me. Seriously. I want to tap into something else, man. Let me know down below what I should react to next when it comes to Tom Sampson. What was I about to call him? When it comes to, what was I saying? Let me know some other music to react to from Sam Tompkins. Again, it doesn't have to be with Ren, but I also want to tap back in with anything that they have together as well. I have a bunch of stuff. I was going to go into a quick story time, but I don't think I'm going to do it. But I have something that definitely piggybacks off of this right here. Something that personally that happened to me. But I'm not going to do that here. Because I'll talk and start talking, and I'll talk for like 30 minutes. And then I wish I didn't do all that. So it's fine. At some point, I will tell the story. I might even just do a random dedicated video where I, do some story times, because that's always fun too. I have a lot of stories that I can tell that are pretty interesting, but that's for another day. And I'll reference this song if need be, because this is what triggered that memory. Or who knows? I might turn the camera back on and say it. Who knows? But W's all the way around. This is a track that can open up talking points, especially for parents to children and things like that, because this is in real time showing you how you can be influenced to do stuff. And when everything, if it doesn't always go south, but if it goes south, that's when you truly see who's going to stick around. Because it's not about making the wrong decision. We all make the wrong decision at some point. It's about who's going to stand. It's about who's going to stand 10 toes next to you once you make that decision. And if somebody talked you into doing something, and then when everything goes south, they're nowhere to be found, then that's not a person you want in your corner. And there are telltale signs that you can look out for before it ever hits the fan, and where you can say, I know exactly what you're trying to do. And if you can pick those out ahead of time, then you won't end up in situations like this. Yeah, this is awesome. From the music itself to the moral of the story that it can open, because he could have easily been there too. It could have been even crazier. Ren could have not made it. You feel me? And who knows? Maybe he was slumped over somewhere and he didn't make it. It's a bunch of stuff. It could have been sun in the road. Maybe that was Ren laying in the road. Maybe he was hurt and he tried to get out the car and he didn't make it because maybe they hit something else. Nobody said that they had to have hit a person, but yeah, it just leaves ample opportunity for it to be a bunch of different things. But one thing we can say for sure is it didn't end well. So yeah, W's, man. I said W's, and this song is called What Went Wrong, which is actually WWW. And that's confirmation that I probably should end the video here. So let me know what you want me to react to now down in the comments section.
What?
Don't forget that pinned comment. If you enjoyed this video, please go show some love, some support. Wow. Please go show some love and show some support to an up-and-coming artist or entertainer. We also have food reviews dropping on the main channel. We have one that just recently dropped. I mean, I don't know when you're going to see this, but yeah, just go check that pinned comment. If you make it to that video, just say, yo, I want some love. And because it does help. It really, really helps. I'm trying to get some other local businesses to kind of understand what I'm doing. I'm not just like trying to pull up and I'm not. Anyway, it is. I don't want to go into that either. But yeah. So please go down to that pinned comment, show some love to whatever's down there. It's greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. It really means the world. When I see a renegade pop over to my main channel and check out one of my food reviews or pop on an up-and-coming artist reaction and say, hey, I'm here from such and such. I'm here from this video, that video. It really, it makes me happy because these artists are looking. They're constantly looking on my page. And I only know because they're telling me. They're like, yo, Paulie, my video got 50 views. My video got 100 views. We're not used to seeing those numbers at all. Now, we'll see those numbers on a video like this because this is an artist who has a very big established fan base of, mostly very, positive people. So, you can hop on one of my videos and in the reaction section, in the comment section, you'll see people having their own full-blown conversations about whatever, which that's amazing as well. But then when it trickles over and y'all click that pinned comment and now you're over in, an artist, when you're over at an artist reaction video, when you're watching their video and then you leave a comment, they see it and it keeps them going, it keeps them pushing. So yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Here I am still rambling, but it is what it is. I'm gonna end it here. I love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
Gonna close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out in chalk. Shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.